And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at the elephant in the room, the thing that shall not be named by mainstream media, or should I call it the propaganda stream media. Now this is in regards to sports events, and specifically the massive increase in emergency scenarios at our sports grounds. Now we've seen numerous reports of footballers dropping down with suspected heart attacks and chest pains and all of the rest. Well, now we've seemed to be getting an epidemic of supporters who are also keeling over in the crowd. Let's have a quick look at this. This is Watford versus Tottenham yesterday in the Premier League.
Witnessing it live from Vicarage Road. Another mystery illness. There we go. There's the boys now, look, trying to revive him. Yeah, right. Another mystery illness, heart attack, Vicarage Road, 85th minute, game stopped, players will be off in a minute. What the fuck's going on in this country, for fuck's sake?
Now, it's hard to disagree with the gentleman's last comment there. What the F is going on in this country? If the media are continuing to play this down or not report on it at all, etc., etc. Now, at this point, I would like to say, whoever that was, I hope, I've got my fingers crossed that you made it through that ordeal and you get back on your feet fit and healthy as soon as possible. But it does raise a fair few questions, not only about why this is happening so often all of a sudden, but also why the media are choosing to ignore it. This is a Premier League game, the top of the food chain in this nation, and still you have to go through independents recording with their mobile to find out any information on it. Now, this doesn't, as I said earlier, just correspond to fans. We've all seen that there have been quite a large number of professional athletes, some of the most healthy people in the country, apparently, having the same sort of issues, chest pains and collapsing. Now, this is a graph that gives you an idea of all of those athletes. Now, this is athletes across the board, so all sports, but you can see there, the blue is how many people have collapsed. You see how it's rising exponentially? Now, look at the orange section. That's deaths. So up to and over 50% of the sports stars that are collapsing are actually dying. Over 50%, and still the media refuse to report on it. Now, don't take my words for it. I will put a link to this article in the description, everyone. Every single one of those people has been listed, and they've come up with a number that is quite staggering. Are we ready for this? 395 athletes have had cardiac arrest and serious issues with the chest. 231 of them died. Now, you tell me that that isn't the elephant in the room. It's not just me that's noticed this, and it's not just you that's noticed this. This is a tweet from Gary Dempsey. Gary Dempsey is a ex-professional footballer that played for a very long time. This is what he said. I was a professional for nearly 20 years, from 1996. I've played nearly 500 games, club and international level. Never ever was there one cardiac arrest, either in the crowd or a player. It's actually quite scary. Just shows you the levels of propaganda and lying by omission the media are doing at the moment, if they're not even going to bring this up as an issue. Absolutely disgraceful. I hope the person in the crowd, as I said earlier, does well. I hope you get back on your feet as soon as possible. It's not good for anyone, that. Spread this out, everyone. Make sure everyone knows what's going on in the sporting world. It's very, very worrying, isn't it?
Another mystery illness, heart attack, Vicarage Road, 85th minute, game stopped, players will be off in a minute. What the fuck's going on in this country, for fuck's sake?
Stay sane. I'll see you on the next one.